Good morning, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you back to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch on my channel. This is the 1995 One and Gone. We are at Dodgers Stadium. Round 2, game number 19. I think we got a game here between two evenly matched teams. It's the number 10 Houston Astros taking on the number 7 Los Angeles Dodgers. Bears Den 007 is first to join us here at Dodgers Stadium for this very exciting one and gone game. This should be a fun one to play. Both these teams were very evenly matched. Good pitching, good hitting. The Astros were 76 and 68. The Dodgers are 78 and 66. Anything can happen in this matchup, and this should be a great game to play. The winner of this game will take on the Atlanta Braves in the third round. So pick your poison, but this should be a very interesting game to play. I'm hoping for a good one. And anything, as I'm saying here, I know I'm rambling on, but anything can happen. So as the stadium crowd is coming in, let's get right to it. Starting pitcher for the 1995 Los Angeles Dodgers will be Ismael Valdes. He gets the call for this one. 13 wins, 11 losses. 3.05 ERA. He actually had a save. He comes on to pitch for the boys in blue, or they're actually wearing white jerseys with the Dodgers script on the front. So let's get right to it. Let's play some baseball, shall we? Leading off for the Astros will be center fielder Brian L. Hunter. We are at the National League ballpark, so the pitchers do bat. Game underway, 6-2 for Valdes. That is a strikeout chance. And the 8 is good. Hunter has a strikeout rating of 7. Dodger Stadium adds 2 to strikeouts, subtracts 1 from walks. So that makes it a 9, but that 8 is good, and he strikes out Hunter. First strikeout for Valdes. He had 150 of them in 95. Next up is the second baseman, Craig Biggio, Hall of Famer. Valdes with the pitch. 1-4, another strikeout chance, but this time this 15 is high. Biggio gets the swing for 1. He pops out the first. That is out number 2, and here is the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. And this guy was a beast. Didn't have as many homers in 95 than he did in 94, but I think he would have hit 60 homers in 94 if they just finished that darn season out. Valdes with the pitch, 2-4, another strikeout chance. The 17 is high. Bagwell will swing 1-1. That's a star 5, and it will be a fly out to left. Nothing doing for the Astros to start the game off. As we go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the 1995 Houston Astros will be Shane Reynolds. 10 wins, 11 losses, 3.47 ERA. He gets my call. Didn't take his Reds. He gets the call here as the number 2 pitcher for the Stros. Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman Delino DeShields. He gets the call here. Pitch from Reynolds, 6-4, strikeout chance, 16 high. DeShields will swing 2-2, and he leads off with a base hit to left. DeShields will trot down to first. And the next batter will be the shortstop, Jose Offerman. Infield halfway. Strat roll says a 9. Possible hit and runners available. Why not? DeShields has a good stolen base rating, so why not? Hit and run is on. Reynolds will pitch 6-3. Error on a grounder. Offerman will swing 6-5, and that's going to be a base hit that's a base hit to first base. The rating, Bagwell's error rating is a 5, and that is a 5. It's going to be an error. It's going to be an error. That is a single. It's an automatic two base on an error on a ground on an error on a single. So it's an infield single. So the runners automatically advance 2 bases on the base hit there on a hit and run. So it works beautifully. So that is a base hit by Offerman and an error on Bagwell. And that puts runners at second and third. As it's an infield single, it really goes. It's an infield single with 1 extra base advancement on a bad throw, and that's what that happens to be. So runners at second and third and nobody out. The Dodgers are in business. First error on the Astros as Bagwell couldn't make the play. That brings up the catcher, Mike Piazza. Didn't take his PEDs that year. Well, he didn't take something because he just made an error. So runners at second and third already for the Dodgers. Infield is now going to be, what do we do here for the Astros? The Shields is very hard. The Astros are going to call the infield in, which turns the Shields' base running rating down to a 3. But Piazza is the batter. See if there's anything going on. That is a 4. Is there? I don't think there's a chance to steal home. 4 to, no, there is not. So runners at second and third. The infield is in. Reynolds with the pitch. 6-3. Another error on a grounder possibility. Piazza 4-6. That's a star 1, and that is a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Biggio. His error rating is a 4. That's a 16. There is no error. So now it's a grounder to second base. The Shields' base running rating is a 3. Nobody out. Let's first see if he's going to come home. I don't know, so I'm going to roll a die to see if he's coming home. His base running rating is a 5, but it's a 3. So I'm going to roll the first to see if he's coming home. 3 or less, he does. It is a 5. The Shields is not coming home, so it's going to be an automatic out. So the play is made to first base, and that's out number 1. So that is a ground out to second base, and the throw goes to first. That's out number 1. That's how you do that. Since the Shields did not try to go home with nobody out. Now there's 1 out, and here is Eric Karros. Now I will send the Shields home either way with 1 out. Usually when there's no outs, I like to see I like to make a decision. I happen to agree with Tony at Cards and Dice TV that with 1 out, the runner on third would try to score. So here's Eric Karros. He'll be batting next. Let's see what the strat roll says. At the 17, no play. Infield is still in. Reynolds will pitch. 6-6, that's a blank. Karros gets the swing, 1-3. That's a ball hit to center field. That's a 12, and against the righty, that's going to be a fly out to center. He just misses a home run. Fly out to center. Now, Karros has a sacrifice fly rating of a 1, and the Shields will come in to score automatically. And the Dodgers get on the board 1-0. Sacrifice fly does get the runner in. Offerman, of course, stays at second base. And here is Raul Mondesi. He is in right field for the game. But 2 outs now, infield normal. Strat roll says a 2. Let's see here. Nothing happening. Reynolds will pitch. That's a 5-3. That's a walk chance. The 19 is high. Mondesi will swing 4-3. And that's a double into right field for Mondesi as the Dodgers are coming out hitting. Offerman, of course, comes in to score without a problem. Mondesi goes to second, and the Dodgers are now up 2-0 on the Astros. RBI double by Mondesi. The next batter is the left fielder, Roberto Kelly. Mondesi on at second. I'll roll a strat again. That is a 3-0. Let's see, 5 divided by, nope, no play. Reynolds will pitch. 6-1, that's a double question mark against a right-hander. A 1-14 is a single 1. That is a 10. Kelly slaps it right past Reynolds, and that's going to be a base hit. A base running rating of 4. Mondesi scores from second automatically. Not a problem. Kelly on at first. It's now 3-0 Dodgers. And I don't know where Steeler fan is yet. Right now, he's not shown up, but maybe he'll catch the game on a replay. But right now, the Dodgers are up 3-0 on his Astros. Next up is the third baseman, Tim Wallach, as the Dodgers are already pumping it in here in the bottom of the first inning. Stratroll says a 5. Kelly 4. No hit and run with 2 outs. Reynolds will pitch. That's a 1-6 strikeout chance, and he finally gets out of the inning. That's strikeout number 1 for Reynolds. He had 175 of them in 95. But the damage is done in the first. 3 runs on 4 hits. It's 3-0 Dodgers as they jump out in front on the Astros. This Dodgers team is going to be tough. And of course, an error in that inning as well. 3 runs, 4 hits, and an error. And the error was costly because it moved runners over. Top of the second inning, here is Derek Bell for Houston. He's in right field for this game. Pitch from Valdes. And that's a 3-3. Strikeout chance 11 is high. Bell does get to swing 5-6. Star 3, and he grounds it to first. And that is the first out. Here is Dave Magadan. He is at third base for the game. Valdes 1-1, double question mark against the lefty. A 1-17 is an automatic out. That's a 7. It will be an automatic out. It will be a star 5 and a fly out to left. Valdes, good pitcher. I mean, 3.05 ERA, and yet he was 13-11, which tells me with a 3.05 ERA and a 13-11 record, there were some games he did not get run support. Kind of like Jacob deGrom of my Mets today. He should be a 20-game winner, but because the Mets never seem to score with him when he's on the mound, he can barely get over 15. Here's Derek May for the Astros. He is in left field for the game. Valdes, 4-2, strikeout chance, 3, got him. Strikeout number 2 for Valdes in a 1-2-3 inning. Go the Astros. 3-0 Dodgers. Bottom half of inning number 2 coming up. Leading off for the Bums will be Chad Fonville. I have him in center field for the tournament. See if Reynolds has a better inning. 5-4. That's a range play. Fonville will swing. 2-6, star 1. A ground ball to second base. Biggio's range is a 3. He can't get it. It's a single. Turns a ground ball into second into a single to second, so Fonville will make it to first on a base hit. That brings up the pitcher, Ismael Valdes. He batted .097 in 85. Let's see if the bunt is called. That is a 19. Yes, the bunt is on, so they'll do the bunt. Reynolds will go ahead and try to bunt it on. That's a 1-1 strikeout chance, but the strikeout on a bunt is halved. It's halved, so a 23, and you round that up to around a 23, and I'll round that up to 24, which makes that a 12. And that 7 still strikes out Valdes. That is a strikeout. Even with a bunt attempt, he strikes out. That is the first out. Second strikeout for Reynolds. And now here's DeShields. He got a base hit his last time up. And that is a 3. Fonville could steal here. 15. And the catcher is Eusebio. 75% chance for Fonville to steal the base here. Why not? He's out. Jeez. Every time I seem to have a really good chance to steal, he gets thrown out. Tony Eusebio throws out Fonville at second base on a 19. Fonville is thrown out. How about that? 2 outs. Tony Eusebio throws Fonville out at second base, guns him down, and now DeShields will bat with the bases empty. Yep, Bears Den says, denied. Yep. Reynolds will pitch. 4-4. That's a strikeout chance, 15 high. DeShields will swing. We'll redo that roll. And that is a 4-6, and that's a fly out to center, and the inning ends there. No runs. There was a hit, but a thrown out at second base. At the end of 2, still 3-0 Dodgers. Top of the 3rd inning coming up. And here getting a few boos here at Dodger Stadium is the catcher, Tony Eusebio. He's the leadoff batter for the Astros. Valdes will pitch 6-1. That's a blank. Eusebio will swing 2-5 against a righty. It's a base hit past second base. Eusebio will hold at first, and he gets the first hit of the game for the Astros. That will bring up the shortstop, Orlando Miller. Infield goes to halfway. Strat says a 2. I don't think there's no hit and run. No hit and run there, so it'll be a normal play. Valdes with the pitch, 1-2, strikeout chance, 9, got him. He strikes out Miller. Strikeout number 3 for Valdes. That's the first out. Here's the pitcher, Shane Reynolds, batted 127 as a hitter. We'll see if the bunt gets called for that. That is a 10. His bunt rating is a 4. Doesn't get the bunt roll on the strat roll. So I'm going to let him hit away. You're down by 3 runs, so actually, why not? Valdes will pitch 2-6 against a right-hander. That is a blank. Reynolds does get to swing 6-2, and it's a ground ball to third. Double play rating is a 6 automatically for Reynolds. So it's a 6, plus 1 is a 7, nothing from Valdes. And to see if Offerman and second baseman DeShields, actually it's a minus. Actually, it's a -1. It's a 5 because DeShields is a -1. So actually, it doesn't matter. It's a 3. It's a 5. It's a 5-4-3 double play because he automatically has 6 plus 1 is 7, and DeShields brings it back down to a 6. It's an automatic double play. Inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Astros. Still 3-0 in favor of Can pitchers hit home runs? Of course they can. Of course they can. If there's a home run number on their card, sure. I remember Bears, that I did have a pitcher hit a home run in the I did have a pitcher hit a home run in a game, an inside pitch. Of course it can happen. Sure thing. Can pitchers hit home runs? Of course they can. I had a pitcher hit a home run. It was a game. I think it was a game Dodgers played. And I know it was against someone. I think it was a Dodger that hit a home run against someone. And I believe it was in one and gone. I'm just not sure which game it was. I think it was against the Pirates. I think it was against. I know there was a pitcher hit a home run. I know it did. So I have to look for you, but I do know the pitcher did hit a home run. It was the only run of the, and it was the only score of the game too. The Dodgers, I think, won that game 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd inning, still 3-0 Dodgers. And here is Jose Offerman leading off for the Dodgers here. Shane Reynolds comes back out. Reynolds will pitch 1-5. That's a strikeout chance. The 15 is high. Offerman will swing 2-1. That's a ground out to third base. And that's the first out. Here's Mike Piazza. Pitch from Reynolds. 1-6. Strikeout chance there. He gets Piazza on that. He'll struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Reynolds. He gets him swinging. And now Eric Karros. Karros is 0 for 1. Reynolds, 1-5. Again, a strikeout chance. The 16 is high. Karros will swing 4-1, and he pops out to short. So since the first inning, Reynolds has definitely calmed down. 1, 2, 3 inning here. Still 3-0 in favor of the Bums. Forever Remain 90 joins us here at Dodgers Stadium. Top of the order for the Astros. Here's Brian L. Hunter. Struck out his last time up. That's a 1-2. That's a strikeout chance. The 13 is high. Hunter gets the swing. 4-6. Line out right to third base. Out number 1. Nice catch there by Tim Wallach, whose kid right now is playing in Major League Baseball. It just shows you how old I am when you're watching the son of a player of a team that's playing now. Here's Biggio. Valdes with the pitch. 1-4. Strikeout chance. 5. Got him. He strikes out Biggio. That's strikeout number 4 for Valdes. Out number 2. And here's Bagwell. Bagwell gets the swing. He committed an error in the first inning. Pitch from Valdes, 1-1. That's a double question mark against a righty. A single one, only on a 1. That's a 4. It's too high, but Bagwell does get the swing. He goes 6-3. It's a star 2. And it's a fly out to center. And another 1, 2, 3 inning for Valdes. As the Astros are really having problems breaking through them. They only got 1 hit off of him right now, but right now Valdes is working good magic. Raul Mondesi leads off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 4th. He doubled his last time up. 4-3. That's a home run with a question mark against a right-hander. That would be a 1-7. That is a 7. It passes. Mondesi against a righty is an 18. A 1-18. Mondesi goes yard. He does. That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to left field, and it is gone. Raul Mondesi. Shane Reynolds pitches Mondesi a grapefruit, and he turns it into fruit salad, and it is now 4-0 Dodgers. Mondesi sends that one way out of here. Stadium cheers. Yay! And I know Steeler fans not watching right now, but when he does, I'm going to say Steeler fan groans. Ugh. Or should say Steelers section 1933. Here's Roberto Kelly. Astros may be going to the bullpen a little earlier here. Kelly is up next. He singled his last time up. He's 1 for 1. Reynolds with the pitch. 4-3. Again with the home run question mark. Against a righty, it's a 1-7. That's a 3. Again, it passes. Kelly, though, against a righty, a 1-5. So a 1-5, this is out of here, and it's not. It's too high. But Kelly does get the swing. And that's a 6-5, and he grounds it to second base. Bad pitch by Reynolds, but Kelly couldn't do anything with it. Couldn't do really anything with it. So he just chops it to second, and here is Tim Wallach. Wallach 0 for 1. Reynolds pitch, 2-5. Strikeout chance, 18 high. Wallach will swing, 6-4. That's a ground out to short. 2 down. And the batter now is Fonville. Fonville got a single last time up. 5-1. That's a walk chance. The 8 is too high. He has an 8, but -1 from Dodger Stadium makes it a 7. So Fonville does get the swing. That's a 3-5, and he slaps it right up the middle past Reynolds, and that's going to go into the outfield for a single. Single 1 as he slaps it up there, and Fonville has his second hit of the game. The batter will be Valdes with 2 outs. We'll see if the strat roll says anything. That is a 13. Not going to bunt with 2 outs, so Valdes will swing away. Pitch from Reynolds, 4-1. Strikeout chance, and he gets Valdes out there. That is strikeout number 4 for Reynolds, and that does end the inning. 1 run for the Dodgers on 2 hits. A solo jack by Mondesi, 4-0 Dodgers. Top of the 5th inning coming up. Derek Bell will lead off for Houston. Astros running out of time here. Bob's Tabletop Sports joins us here at Dodger Stadium. Ismael Valdes will pitch to Bell. That's a 6-1. That's a blank. Bell gets the swing. And that's a 4-1. And that's a ball hit to left field. That is a 10 against a righty. That's going to be a leadoff double for Derek Bell. Now we'll see if Bell can go ahead, and now we'll see if the Astros can do something as they get the leadoff runner at second base. Here's Dave Magadan. Derek Bell gets a nice leadoff double. Magadan at the plate. Strat roll says a 15, nothing happening. Valdes will pitch. That's a 3-6 strikeout chance. 13 is high. Magadan will swing. 4-1. It's a ground ball to short. The throw goes to first for out number 1. Bell, in order for him to go to third base, the roll has to be 3 or lower. And it is actually, so Bell does go to third on the grounder to short. So a ground out to shortstop. And he'll go to third. And the next batter will be Derek May. So the Astros have a runner at third base. Got to be able to do something with them if they want to try to get back into this game. Dodgers are going to call the infield normal. They'll trade the run for the out. And Derek Bell will go on contact with 1 out. See if there's anything on Strat. And that is a 1. Bell, let's see. Nope, no steal. He did have the opportunity, actually, but no steal because Valdes is -1. Makes his attempt rating as a 4. And it has to be 4 divided. In order to steal home, you take the attempt rating minus the rating here for the pitcher and divide it by 5. So it doesn't work that play. Steeler fan now joins us here at Dodger Stadium, and I'm pretty sure he is not liking the scoreboard as he sees it now. Valdes will pitch to May. And that is a 1-3 against the lefty. That is an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. The Dodgers will take the out. They will throw to first, get the second out. Derek Bell does come in to score. It's now 4-1. As I said, Derek May. Derek May comes in to score there. Or Bell comes in to score. Somebody scored. It was Bell. Bell comes to score. It's a ground out to short, but the Astros are on the board now. It's 4-1 as the Dodgers take the out, which I think is the right thing to do. And now it's a 4-1 ball game. Here's Tony Eusebio. Eusebio is 1 for 1. Valdes with the pitch. 3-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Eusebio gets the swing. 4-5, and he grounds it to third. 1 run for the Astros on 1 hit. A couple of ground outs move the runners over, but we are halfway through the game. Dodgers leading the Astros 4-1. Bottom half of the 5th inning. Delino DeShields leads off for L.A. This will probably be Reynolds' last inning. He's due to bat second in the lineup in the top of the 6th, as Reynolds has not had a good start to the game. Reynolds will pitch to DeShields, And that is a 6-5 strikeout chance. He got him, struck him out. Strikeout number 5 for Reynolds. He did have 175 of them in 95. Not a bad hit. Could be a hard thrower once in a while. Here's Jose Offerman. He's 1 for 2. Reynolds with the pitch, 5-5, strikeout chance, 8. He got him. He strikes out Offerman. Strikeout number 6 for Reynolds. Trying to end his outing on a good note. And now here's Mike Piazza, Hall of Famer. He's 0 for 2, though. Piazza is yet to get a hit. Pitch from Reynolds, 6-4, strikeout chance, 11 is high. Piazza does get to swing. 4-2, and he flies out to center. And a 1-2-3 inning for Reynolds. As Houston does what they want to do, you scored a run but didn't give it back. At the end of 5, 4-1 Dodgers. Top of the 6th inning coming up. Orlando Miller leads off for Houston against Valdes. Valdes with the pitch, 4-5. That's a hit by pitch. That 15 is going to be too high. Miller swings, 1-2, star 6, fly out to right. That is out number 1. And we will see a pinch hitter as Shane Reynolds is coming out of the game. The Astros will go to the bench. And I usually go by the most at bats. And I got a righty, so let's see if I can do it switch. And it's going to be John Cangelosi will come up to bat. Switch hitter. John Cangelosi will go up against Ismael Valdes as a pinch hitter here for the pitcher, as the Astros are going to go to the pen a little earlier than they wanted to. Valdes will pitch, 5-6. That's at the park. Dodger Stadium says 1-2, and that is a star 6. It's a fly out to right. Dodger Stadium only gave up 110 home runs in 95. There's no home run hits on the matrix at all, except for the 5-12 up here. Definitely a pitcher's park that year, and there are now 2 outs. Definitely pitcher's park. Top of the order, here's Brian L. Hunter. Valdes, 5-5. Strikeout chance, 15 high. Hunter gets the swing, 2-5, and it's a single past shortstop. The inning will continue as Hunter gets a nice hit, which he needed. That's his first hit of the game. And now can Craig Biggio try to move Hunter over. Infield is normal. Am I rolling a strat? Yes, I am. And that is an 11, nothing happening. Valdes will pitch to Biggio. And that is a 4-1 against a righty. That's a blank. Against a righty, that is a blank. If Biggio was a left-handed batter, that could have been a home run possibility. But Biggio gets the swing, 5-4. It's a star 3, grounds it to first, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Astros. Still 4-1 in favor of the Dodgers. Bottom of the 6th inning coming up. Dodgers have right on the lineup. Eric Karros leads off. I think the Astros will go to a right-hander. And let's see who they're going to bring in to pitch. And it will be Dave Veers. 5 wins, 1 loss, 1 save, a 2.26 ERA. Dave Veers will pitch to Eric Karros. He was one of their major relievers mostly, so makes sense to bring him in. Bottom of the 6th inning. Veers with the pitch. 2-6. Hit by pitch. That 9 is high. Karros gets the swing. 1-4. He flies out to center. That's out number 1. Next up is Mondesi. Mondesi is 2 for 2, a double and a homer. Veers with the pitch, 6-3. That's a strikeout chance, 14 high. Mondesi will swing, 4-2. He flies out to right. 2 down. Roberto Kelly is next up. He's 1 for 2, a single and a ground out. Veers 1-6 against a righty. That's a blank. Kelly gets the swing. And that is a 3-3. And against a right-handed pitcher, he flies out to left. Dave Veers comes in there and does the job. A 1-2-3 inning on the Dodgers, but it's still 4-1 in favor of the Bums. Rapidly moving ball game. We now go to the top of the 7th already. Jeff Bagwell leads off for the Astros. Valdes is still pretty strong. We'll see how long he can go. Bagwell will bat, though, here in the top of the 7th. Valdes, 5-3, error on a throw. Bagwell will swing, 1-2. That's a line drive right to third. And, of course, there's no error on that one. And that is out number 1. Line out to third. Here is Derek Bell. Bell doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Valdes, 6-4. That's at the park. Dodger Stadium says 6-4. And we got a rare play. So let's see what we have on a rare play. 4-3 with bases empty. Let's see what we got here. Stinging line drive to the pitcher. Resolved like an L1 range play. If pitcher fails to make the play, the ball hits his leg for a single. Check the pitcher for injury. Ismael Valdez's range is a 5. He's got it. Bell hits a massive line drive route to Valdes. Valdes puts his glove up to save his life, and the ball just goes right into it. 2 outs. Holy cow. Stinging line drive, but he makes the play. And that is out number 2. And now here's Dave Magadan. Magadan is 0 for 2. Valdes, 6-4. That's at the park. Dodger Stadium says 3-3. And it's grounded to the catcher at the plate. Picked up by Piazza, throws to first, and the side is retired. The Astros are running out of outs. We're at the 7th inning stretch. 4-1 Dodgers. What we got coming up here on Inside Pitch tonight on the 85 replay, we have the San Diego Padres taking on the Montreal Expos. Dave Dravecki will go for the Padres. Bill Gillickson for the Expos. And tomorrow on the 1995 One and Gone, which will be played a little later than usual, it will be game number 20, and it's the Montreal Expos taking on the Seattle Mariners. So we got the Expos the next 2 games. 85 tonight against the Padres. 95 One and Gone tomorrow against the Mariners. So don't miss those games. They should be lots of fun to play. Bottom of the 7th, 4-1 Dodgers. Dave Veers will come out. He will pitch. Tim Wallach will lead off. Veers with the pitch, 6-1. Strikeout chance, 18 is high. Wallach will swing, 6-3. He pops out to the shortstop. That's the first out. And here's Chad Fonville. Fonville is 2 for 2, 2 singles. Veers, 5-6. Strikeout chance, 6. He gets him. Strikes out Fonville. He'll go back to the bench. And coming on to pitch, coming up to bat now would be Ismael Valdes. Valdes still has a little bit in him. It's a 3-run lead. Ooh, do I want Valdes to bat or do I want Do I want to go to the bullpen for the Dodgers? He has 5 batters he can face before he gets tired. It's only 7 innings. He's pitching very well. I'm going to let him hit. Ismael Valdes is going to come up to bat for the Dodgers. They'll keep him in there for one more game, save the pinch hitter. 4-5. That's a possible error by Veers. Valdes swings 1-4. Star 5. It's a fly ball to center field. Brian L. Hunter has an error rating of 12. That is a 1. He's going to drop the ball. He is going to drop. Brian L. Hunter drops the fly ball. Valdez's base running rating is a 1. Hunter adds 1 and becomes a 2. A 1-2, Valdes goes to second. 3-5, he holds. Valdes tries to get to second base and is out. And he does make second base on the error. Valdes winds up at second base on a single and an error. Actually, it's just an error, really. It's not a single. That's an E8. Second error on the Astros as Brian Hunter drops the ball. Valdes is safe at second. Actually, it wouldn't be an out anyway. He doesn't get a chance to get thrown out on that, I believe. But Valdes is safe at second anyways. He rolled a 2. So now the batter is Delino DeShields. And with that error, Veers is now tired, and they're going to see if Veers can pitch to at least get out of the inning. Strat roll is a 20. Veers turns around, throws to second, and Valdes is back. They'll do it again. Now Veers will pitch. That's a 2-6. Hit by pitch. That 5 is high. DeShields gets the swing. 1-1. It's a ground ball back to Veers. He's got it. He'll throw to first and end the inning, and he does get out of it. So 1 error on the Astros, no hits. Second error on them in the game. It's still 4-1. As Hunter drops a big fly ball out there. And that ends the inning. Top of the 8th. Derek May leads off for Houston. He's 0 for 2. Valdes has only given up 3 hits and a run. That's why I decided to keep him out there a little while longer. Pitch from Valdes, 3-5. Home run with a question mark against the lefty, 1-3. That's a 7. It is high. May will swing, 3-5. Star 3 grounds it to first. So Valdes does not pitch a good pitch, but May can't do anything with it. Out number 1. And that will bring up Tony Eusebio. Eusebio is 1 for 2. Valdes with the pitch. 5-4. That's a walk chance. The 7 is good. Eusebio draws a base on balls. And that is only the first walk issued by Valdes. He had 46 of them in 95. And that will bring up Orlando Miller. Infield halfway. Am I rolling a strat? No, but I am rolling for pickoff and nothing happening. Astros will play safe. They will not attempt to advance an extra base. A rule that I'm trying. Valdes will pitch 6-4. That's at the park. Dodgers Stadium says 3-3, and that's a ground ball to second base. Ground ball at the catcher. Miller's double play rating 2. Valdes is nothing. Infield is halfway. It's a 3. The ball is grounded to the catcher. Miller's a right-handed batter, so the second baseman is pivot for the Dodgers, and that's DeShields. It's a -1. So a 1 or 2, they turn the double play, and they do not. Eusebio is thrown out at second. Miller is safe at first. That's the second out. So fielder's choice. And now we'll see a pinch hitter for Veers as he comes out. And we're in the 8th inning. Let's see who they're going to bring in to pitch and to bat against Valdes. And it is going to be James Mooten. James Mooten will go up against Valdes, right on right. Miller now at first base. There are 2 outs. The infield is normal. Valdes with the rolling for pickoff, and there is none. Valdes will pitch. That is a 6-3. That is a range play. Mooten gets to swing 6-6, and that's going to be a base hit into right field. It's a base hit to right field, but it is a range play, though. So now the right fielder is Mondesi. His range is a 4. Does he take away the hit? No, he does not. And I said they're playing safe, so it's a single. So Miller will hold at second automatically, and now runners at first and second. That is a rule that I'm trying out here as a house rule, that if I'm not rolling the strat, the team that's behind will not send any runners, and it'll just be a station-to-station base hit unless there's a scoring chance. A base hit for Mooten, and now Brian Hunter comes up as Miller automatically holds at second. Will not try to go to third, which avoids the throw. And here's Brian L. Hunter. Kind of a rule I'm trying because I think that if you're down by a certain amount of runs, you need base runners. You're not going to try to stretch. 2 outs. Valdes will be tired after Hunter. Rolling for pickoff. And that is an 11, nothing happening. Valdes will pitch to Hunter. Now, with 2 outs, though, if Miller has a chance to score, I will try. Now, the play safe is off. Valdes will pitch. 1-2. Strikeout chance. Doesn't matter. He struck out Hunter. And that is strikeout number 5 for Ismael Valdes, and he gets out of the jam. No runs and a hit, and it's still 4-1 Dodgers. That's a rule I think I kind of like. It's a rule that Fall Classic uses and APA, that you play safe and prevent runners getting thrown out when they really should not be trying to stretch, when you need base runners and you need people to score. So I kind of use that on singles. If there's a runner on first, just play station to station, get him to second, and then play from there. Kind of a rule I'm trying out. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's still 4-1 Dodgers. And let's see what we got here. Astros need a pitcher. Jose Offerman leads off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th. They got a couple of righties coming up. Let's see who the Astros want to bring up. And they're going to go with, since it's the bottom of the 8th inning, the Astros will go with Todd Jones. 6 wins, 5 losses, 15 saves, a 3.07 ERA. Todd Jones' mission, keep it a 4-1 game to see if there can be any 9th inning magic. Jones will pitch to Offerman. That's a 5-3. That's a walk chance. The 10 is good. Offerman does go, and Jones walks Offerman, the leadoff batter. Not what you wanted to do there. And here is Mike Piazza, infield halfway. No strat, but there is a pickoff chance. 5, nothing happening. Pitch from Jones. That's a 3-3. Strikeout plus 10. And the 12 gets Piazza with no problem. He struck him out. Piazza's 0 for 4 in this game. Struck out twice now. 1 man down. Here's Karros. Karros is 0 for 3. Pickoff play. Nothing happening. Jones will pitch. And that's a 5-2. That's a home run. That is a home run with a question mark. Karros is a righty. A 1-6 it clears. That's a 12. It's too high. And Jones is lucky because Karros is a 20 against right-handers. But Karros does get to swing. That's a 4-4, and it's a base hit past the shortstop for a single. The play safe option I usually won't use for the teams that are ahead. Base running rating is a 4. Single to shortstop needs a 5 to get to third. It's not, so Offerman holds at second base. Cody Travis joins us here at Dodger Stadium. Karros gets his first hit of the game. And of course, the play safe option only works with singles to the outfield when there's a throwing chance. A base hit on the infield, like single past 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6, the play safe option doesn't matter because there's no throw out on the play. So runners at first and second, now with 1 out, and a chance for Raul Mondesi, and he's 2 for 3, a double and a homer. Infield still halfway. Strat roll says a 5, no pickoff. Jones will pitch to Mondesi. 6-2, walk chance, 9, too high. Mondesi gets the swing. That's a 1-2, and against the righty, it's a fly ball to left field. And that is out number 2. On a fly ball to left, Mondesi will not go. And now a chance for Roberto Kelly. Michael Peterson joins us here at Dodger Stadium. 2 outs, infield now normal. Kelly is 1 for 3. Pickoff chance, none. Jones will go ahead and pitch to Kelly. That's a 4-5, that's a blank. Kelly gets the swing, 1-6, single past shortstop for a base hit. Offerman, base running rating of 4. In order to score, needs to be a 2, and he will. Offerman comes in to score. Eric Karros, base running rating of a 2. He, in order to get to third, needs to be a 5. He will hold. Actually, base running rating of 3 with 2 outs, but he will hold at second. Kelly gets a big insurance run. Dodgers now lead 5-1. Dodger Stadium cheers. Yay! Section 1933 groans. Next batter will be Tim Wallach with 2 outs. The Dodgers get an insurance run. Wallach is 0 for 3. Pickoff chance, a 1, nothing going on. Jones will pitch to Wallach. Pitch from Jones, 5-3. That's a walk chance. The 19 is high. Wallach gets the swing. That's a 5-1, and it's a ground ball to third base. And the throw will go to first, and that will end the inning there. Dodgers get insurance run, 1 run on 2 hits. At the end of 8, it's 5-1 Dodgers. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th inning. We'll see a pitcher come in for the Dodgers as Ismael Valdes is going to come out of the game. Dodgers will go to the pen, try to close this game out. Leading off for the Astros will be Craig Biggio. It's right coming up, so I think the Dodgers will bring in a right-hander. And they're going to go with Todd Worrell. 4 wins, 1 loss, 32 saves, 2.02 ERA. Todd Worrell will try to close the game out. 5-1. How is Fall Classic going? It's going. Don't want to say much about it right now. I'm not playing at the time being. But right now, inside pitch, this game has my full attention. Todd Worrell will pitch to Biggio. Biggio is 0 for 3. Great day for Ismael Valdes. But can the Astros get something going on here in the top of the 9th? Morel's pitch, 5-3, strikeout plus 10. That 14 got him. BGO goes down. And that's the first out. Now a chance for Jeff Bagwell. Bagwell is 0 for 3, committed an error in the first inning. Rough day for the Astros bats. Yes, I do have a game tonight. We're inside pitch. It is the Padres and the Expos, 1985. Morel's pitch, 2-4. That's a range play. Bagwell gets the swing. 6-5. It's a fly ball to left field. The ball is hit to Roberto Kelly. His range is a 1. He can't make it. Is it a single or a double? It's going to be a base hit for Bagwell. Single to left. Bagwell gets on base. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 ninth inning ninth inning game here at RJL 518? They're going to keep the 7-inning doubleheaders and the run on set. Oh, come on. No. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. 1 out. Bagwell on at first base. The Astros do have a base runner. Here is Derek Bell. Infield will go to halfway. No strat and no pickoff. So Worrell will pitch. Worrell, 5-5. That's at the park. Dodger Stadium says 2-5. It's a star 2 and it's a fly out to right. And that is out number 2. 2 men down. And now the last chance for the Astros is Magadan. He will bat, .313 average. Magadan 0 for 3. Worrell will pitch. 5-1 Dodgers. Can the Astros keep the game alive? Pitch from Worrell. 2-6. Strikeout chance. 16 is high. Magadan swings. 4-3. Ground ball to second base. Up with it is the Shields. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. Dodgers knock out the Astros 5-1. No runs and a hit for Houston, as the Dodgers definitely shown that they are the better team in this game. Final line score coming up. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors. For the Astros, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. Ismael Valdes does get the win. Shane Reynolds takes the loss. And there are no saves, as the Dodgers will advance and the Astros will not be able to make it. That means that the Dodgers will now travel to Atlanta to take on the Braves, and that should be a heck of a game. That should be a heck of a game. Baseball Demos joins us here. Unfortunately, just a little late, my friend, but that's okay. You can always catch the replay as the Dodgers win this game 5-1 on a well pitched game by Ismael Valdes, and they pretty much did a good job on the Astros in this game. Let's see. Bears Den for Remain 90. Baseball Demos, Michael Peterson, BTS, Bob, Tabletop Sports, Cody Travis, Steeler fan, thank you all for joining me. We'll see you tonight for more baseball action, as that game's probably going to be a little late because we'll probably be watching the NFL. So that game between the Padres and the Expos will be probably after around 9:30, 10 o'clock, as soon as the football game is over. So we'll probably play that game a little late. Thank you all for joining me tonight, and we'll see you then. Final score here, Dodgers over the Astros, 5-1. Stay safe, healthy, smart, and strong. We'll catch you guys later. Take care.